Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are just getting crazy right now. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. Let's get straight into it. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence. It's very important with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. And me, my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. Yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in cryptos, so that's why I have that rule. All right, formalities out of the way. Let's get straight into it. Community tab. These are obviously my cryptos pumping today. TRX, XDC, BTT, XYO, and Constellation DAG, which is really nice. And also I put a post up, and I love talking with everyone in the comments here. So if you want to chat, feel free to message on there and I will jump in and we'll have a chat there. It's awesome. So XRP, XDC, XLM, IOTA, and Algorand, that's out of 572 votes, and 82% of you have said XRP to moon, and I agree. Now, there's some updates about that as well. Also, Australia is becoming a crypto hub of the world right now. There's been a new paper issued, and I'll show you this as well in regards to crypto and regulation. It's all coming here in Australia, guys. It's awesome, and I wish this was happening in the United States. Just putting it out there because, obviously, XRP would have clarity and the whole crypto space would be okay, but there's, too many controlling people out there in the United States. Pretty crazy stuff. Anyway, let's get into COINSPOT. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You can get $10 in Bitcoin. Please do your own research though. Let's have a look at this. All these prices are in Australian dollars. You've got Bitcoin sitting at $55,000 today, down 2%. Not too worried about that at all. It has been trading sideways for the last couple of days. There's been so many predictions saying that this may be the bottom. It's potentially a bear market. I don't agree with any of that. I know that there's a lot of external factors in the world, regards to, Russia and Ukraine. There's all kinds of stuff happening with inflation. Jerome Powell was on the news this morning saying that they're potentially going to raise interest rates up 0.50%. 50 basis points again, which is going to have a massive effect on the US economy, as well as ripple around Australia, or lastly, we cop it last here in Australia, but the rest of the world as well. Also, by the way, sorry about all the banging in the background. We've got a guy renovating the building, so sorry about that. Anyway, enough ranting. Let's have a look at the prices. Ethereum's at 4,100, XRP's $1.02, Solana's 142, Luna $129. Cardano's $1.28 today, which is still, these all incredible buying opportunities. Polkadot is $25. Just saying as well, all the layer one coins, I'm definitely going to be seriously adding more into my portfolios because, I think layer ones are going to be massive as well. Polkadot's definitely one on my radar. Polygon's another one, $1.94. Near Protocol is on my radar as well. They're doing some pretty incredible things. Also launching their own stable coin, which is really nice as well. So Near Protocol, $21. Could this be the next Luna? I don't know. We'll have a look. Tron is at 9 cents today. Algorand's $1.15. Stella's at 27 cents. VeChain is at 8 cents right now. Hedera's at 26 cents. Sandbox $3.88. You've got Phantom at $1.57. XINFIN is at $64, down 0.069%. You've got Zcash, $229. I've been seeing stuff flying around about Zcash. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think it's a good investment? I'm definitely considering it, obviously. IOTA's up today slightly to 1.21% to 96 cents. The Graph's at 50 cents. You've got Harmony One at 16 cents. Zill's at 16 cents as well, so they're both the same. Gaylor's at 26 cents. Quant, $151. You've got my other favorites here. Rose at 30 cents. XDC slowly climbing back up there, ladies and gentlemen. It was going up last night, but it's still at 8 cents. Incredible buying opportunities as well. And of course, Reef, definitely one on my radar, is at 1 cent. Dollar cost averaging into this because I think it's going to be a massive project, just saying. And if you go to the last 24 hours, you've got Steam pumping right now, 57%. Lisk, Loom Network, Populous, Decred, and Tron as well. I'm still holding my Tron, so that's nice as well. Now, if we go to the news. Now, I'm going to go to crypto bubbles, then we'll get into the Australian stuff, what's happening here in with regards to crypto. Crypto bubbles right now, you've got TON, DCR, TRX, Tron, KNC, XMR, Monero, and Carver, all in the greens today. And again, there's still buying opportunities because we are so early in this space. And I'll get into an interesting tweet on that on Twitter. But again, Australia, Prudential regulator, releases roadmap for cryptocurrency policy. This is bullish as anything, guys, because I mean, Australia is now becoming, a big player in the crypto space. All right, we're starting to get some clarity around this. Obviously, the regulator here, APRA, is like our governing body, like the SEC. They manage all the financial stuff here in Australia, like the SEC. They're the regulator. A lot of stuff has to go through APRA to get approved here in Australia. Published a letter to the regulated entities Thursday, getting out risk management expectations and policy roadmap for regulation of crypto assets through to 2025, which is bullish as anything. While activities associated with crypto assets are still relatively limited in Australia, the potential scale and risks of such activities could become more significant over time. This is the chairman, Wayne Byres, I can't pronounce his last name, said in the letter. The letter instructed the regulated entities undertaking activities with crypto assets to engage with their supervisory agencies and outlined its risk management measures and standards specific to variety of cases. The foreseen regulatory framework encompassed banking exposure to crypto assets, operational risk, and stablecoins. So the agency will consult with international regulators. I hope that doesn't happen with the SEC, just putting it out there because they're going to be annoying. To ensure a consistent approach to the crypto asset operations, it intends to hold consultations with the Bank of International Settlements, BIS, Basel Committee on banking supervision this year and the next before unveiling the crypto asset requirements, which will take effect in 2025. So again, we are starting to get some clarity around here. It's all starting, guys. So I mean, it's pretty bullish stuff that this is happening in Australia right now. So again, it's just a step forward to what's coming in the future. So I mean, that's positive. So a draft standard of operational risk will be released later this year and go into force in 2024. APRA is working with other members of the National Council of Financial Regulators to incorporate stablecoins in its proposed regulatory framework for stored value facilities, with consultations expected next year and the standard coming into force in 2025. This 2025 comes up a lot in this article. In addition to crypto assets may be included in the broader reforms kicked off last year. Blockchain Australia submitted a crypto regulations recommendations to the government in July. The association emphasised examining the work done in overseas jurisdictions and warned industry cannot afford to wait years for regulatory clarity. Brands, whatever his name is, Byres, announced in the coming release of the letter and placed in the context of the agency's largest plans in the speech of the American Chamber of Commerce earlier this month. The major Commonwealth Bank of Australia is attempting to expand a trial program to offer crypto services to its 6.5 million customers, but has been so far stymied by regulators. And again, this is the actual release right here from APRA. This is the Australian government, the financial regulator here in Australia. So they've basically said crypto assets, risk management expectations, and their policy roadmap, which is right here. So again, I'll link this below. You can have a read of it if you're not in Australia. It's very interesting. You can see it on the screen right here. Crypto assets, risk management expectations, and policy roadmap. APRA's expectations regarding risk management. So they want to ensure there's a lot of risk management going on in this space. And I know it's pretty crazy right now, and it's pretty high risk if you don't know what you're doing. They've released their policy roadmap right here. So crypto activities, operational risk, stable coins. Here is the policy roadmap. This year, 2022 Basel Committee, consultation on crypto assets, operational risk around consultation. 2023, they're going APRA consultation on crypto assets. Be interesting to see what comes out of that. That's next year. 2024, operational risk standard effective. 2025, crypto asset requirements effective, meaning they're going to be implementing all these regulations here in Australia. SVF standard is effective as well. Here is everything as well, breaking everything down right here. The prudential risks and relevant standards. This is all going into the, the regulatory clarity in Australia. So it's bullish as anything. Anyway, moving on. Ripple. So the case, if obviously this is following, the basis of the Goldman Sachs lawsuit against, with the SEC. If the Ripple lawsuit follows Goldman Sachs, XRP may only be cleared by March 2023. Which is really annoying. I know that it's just, it is what it is, guys. I mean, the whole court system is backlogged, I'm sure. Even in Australia, it's really backlogged here. I know that for a fact. And, probably in the United States, it's just going to be dragged out even more, which is really annoying. But I'm not even worried about that because, again, I'm so bullish on this and we're so early in this space that global adoption is happening even outside of this case and outside of the United States. You just got to think about that as well. So with the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, a being quite a complicated case, Filan has implicitly warned that the case is unlikely to see summary judgment ruling this year. So again, a settlement between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission has always been widely expected, as is almost any other case in the United States. So pre-trial settlements du jour in the SEC litigation, as 96% of all SEC cases are settled before trial, of which 60% before litigation and 90% in discovery. So I don't know what's coming in the next couple of weeks. We don't know what the judge is going to do or what either side is going to be doing or if there's any talks going on at the moment. So I know that for a fact Brad's been quite, very quiet on social media lately. So take into account that the SEC wants a trial by jury in the SEC vs Ripple case. According to a recent filing by the defendants, the settlement is increasingly out of question. We'll see what happens there. Both parties were ordered by the court to reach an agreement regarding the summary judgment briefing scheduled this week. In that context, securities law attorney James K. Filan, has explained how summary judgment timeline will work according to legal proceedings in New York. Goldman Sachs case took 5 months to end since briefing. I'm not going to get into the rest of that, guys, but that was a long, settlement or ending of that case that took place. And again, 5 months. I don't mind waiting that, even if it's into the end of this year. I mean, I'm still dollar cost averaging into XRP regardless, and all my other altcoins and ISO 222 coins as well. So again, I'm still bullish on it. Fed Chair Powell warns a 50 basis points hike recession risks. Again, they are raising interest rates in the United States. It'll happen in Europe and it will hit Australia. We're always the ones that cop it last, as I said. Again, this is probably the reason why cryptos and stocks are down at the moment. Literally, only stock that's up at the moment is Tesla. Obviously, the bullish news from his business turnover, which is incredible as well. And all this stuff going on with him trying to acquire Twitter. But again, this is probably the reason why the markets are all over the place at the moment, because everyone's fearful of this stuff. Is Near Protocol the next Terra? Again, Near Protocol is pretty bullish, guys. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff on social media as well about Near Protocol. In a choppy market for cryptocurrencies over the first quarter, Near Protocol stands out for a roughly 6% gain so far this year, which is the largest year to date, increasing among the top 20 cryptocurrencies by market cap. It has gained 36% in the past 30 days, which is bullish. For context, Bitcoin is down about 6% over the month and down 15% in 2022, while Ethereum has little change for over a month, down 21% from the year to date. So what is Near and why is it performing well, and why could it be heading higher? I don't know. I've seen some pretty crazy stuff that this, again, could go to Luna's level. There's a lot of influencers talking about Near Protocol as well. So Near Protocol is a proof-of-stake cryptocurrency with a $10.5 billion market cap. After its strong month, it's now at the 18th largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Near enables smart contracts and prioritizes a user-friendly and developer-friendly platform. And for example, developers can build applications for Near using common programming languages like Rust and assembly scripts, which is nice as well, without having to learn the new language just to build on Near. Furthermore, its Aurora protocol is compatible with Ethereum Virtual Machine, the EVM, which means Ethereum developers can easily bring their applications to the platform as well. Near has surged on news. It has raised $350 million in funding around, led by the famed investment manager Tiger Global. Other cryptocurrencies like Avalanche have been able to use influxes of funding to spur development on their platforms as well. So there's a lot of people saying that this could actually explode. So I don't know. I definitely want to consider as well. Also, all these layer 1 coins, which I'm sure you're familiar with. If not, go and look them up. Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain. I'm not holding any Binance. Solana, Cardano is definitely undervalued. Polkadot, Luna, Avalanche, Algorand, and Tron. Algorand, I'm definitely bullish on. Again, that's an ISO 222 coin. And again, it is a layer 1 as well. So again, you can work that out. It's pretty incredible, guys. The ripple effect, the striking development on the defending digital assets securities litigation. This is an article that's come out in relation to the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit on Reuters. Again, they're just posting about here how it's going to be a dramatic effect on all the securities in this crypto space right now. Again, I've kept saying that it's going to set a massive precedence for the entire market. So everyone should have at least an interest in what's going on here. So obviously some other news here. XINFIN collaborates with WANCHAIN. to introduce bridges for its XDC token. I've been so bullish on XDC, it's incredibly undervalued. XINFIN, a hybrid public blockchain, announced a partnership with Dymo and WANCHAIN to deploy bridges from its XDC token to enhance the hybrid ecosystem for its users. According to the statement, the proposed bridges will initially link XDC to Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, and WANCHAIN, with more blockchains to be added in the near future, guys. Notwithstanding, WANCHAIN is also able to provide XINFIN ecosystem with additional support in bridging and introducing additional crypto assets to XINFIN's ecosystem. At launch, the bridges will introduce Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, WAN, and other assets to the hybrid blockchain's growing ecosystem, guys. So again, this is very bullish as well. Again, there's going to be a lot of FOMO into XDC. I can feel it. Honestly, I can, guys. It's pretty... No one's even talking about it out there, which I love. So I love unpopular stuff as well, because when it goes off, that's when everyone wants a piece of it just before it goes bang. So it goes crazy. Cryptometer.io, XMR, TRX, and Steam, BTC, and Ethereum. That's where the money's been flowing. If we go to the last hour, let's have a look here. A lot of coins, guys. Ethereum, Solana, BUSD. You've got BNB, Carver, LSK, ONT, Chili's, I believe that is, and People. That's where the money's been flowing. Now, if you go to Twitter, there's a lot happening, obviously, in relation to crypto here in Australia. And now this is 21 shares. It's official, as the official listing of the Australian spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs is approaching. Listen to 21 Shares co-founder explaining some of the benefits of using a conventional financial infrastructure to invest. Have a listen to this.
One is accessibility. You can buy it with your standard bank, brokerage, whatever infrastructure you already have. You can participate in these products. You don't need to set up all this special infrastructure. You can just do it with what you have. So it's a lot simpler for people. There are some additional benefits around, you're getting institutional grade custody, you're getting so better security and things like that come along with these types of structures, as well as a clearer understanding of tax implications, easier reporting for yourself. It's just a much simpler thing that fits well in your existing financial life.
How good is that? So, I mean, this is just the beginning. Straight up, it is just the beginning. And there was a tweet put out here, guys. Fun fact, less than 5% of the global population is invested in crypto right now. Less than 5% of the world's population. How early are we in this space? So again, plenty of opportunities and time to build these portfolios. Not rush and FOMO into anything, guys. Because again, I don't think any major pumps are going to happen in the next couple of weeks. There's just going to be flatlining. Not worried about anything, thinking long-term here with all my crypto investments. Again, 5% of the world's population is nothing. Obviously, there's tweets here in relation to the XRP lawsuit. As many of us in the XRP community have pointed out, the massive conflicts of interest and gross appearances in proprietarily involved. Here in the usual revolving door issues at the SEC, the lawsuit against Ripple and XRP was used as a weapon to benefit a specific few, aka Ethereum, all that stuff going on there. They got a free pass. There's no doubt about that, guys. I mean, they're working with the biggest banks on the planet, and the SEC could be, doing all of this to specifically benefit projects that they are getting some kickbacks from. I don't know. Maybe that's what's happening, guys. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 26 right now. Obviously, you've got breaking. Elon Musk has $25.5 billion in financing for Twitter from a group banks led by Morgan Stanley. Includes $12.5 billion in margin loan against his Tesla shares, which is crazy. The rest of the money, $21 billion, is coming out of his own pocket. Translation, this guy's serious. He really wants to buy Twitter, guys. He really wants to buy everyone out and take it private, which would be just crazy. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. If there's one owner, that means that free speech is going to be pretty crazy on Twitter, guys. The ethics of the said Hinman couldn't have dinner to meet with his law firm partners that he ignored, obviously. So, guys, he ignored all this stuff. Can you imagine the ethics office blessing the speech, giving Ethereum a free pass if they knew his firm was a member of the EEA? Each day gets closer to constituting criminal behavior. Guys, Hinman's in a lot of trouble here. I hope he gets brought to justice, just saying. Elon Musk says the official numbers actually underestimate the true magnitude of inflation. I think we're going to be seeing some pretty crazy stuff coming out in inflation. A lot of people are going to be moving their assets into, stuff that's going to be a hedge against that. aka Bitcoin crypto. That's what's happening. Near Protocol, guys, is the most hyped layer 1 right now. Can it become the next Ethereum or venture capitalist using you as exit liquidity? Obviously, this is an incredible thread. Go and have a read of this, guys, at DeFi Edge. Thank you for this. Cardano unveils partnership to onboard on-chain KYC, know your customer, in regulatory compliance, big guys. So again, Cardano is going after that compliance stuff here with know your customer. It is very annoying when you have to do that and send your photo of your license. This is in relation to the article on Reuters. You've got this year, FBI creates crypto unit, PayPal creates crypto council, Google creates blockchain unit, MasterCard creates crypto consulting. Very, very bullish stuff, guys. There's other stuff happening on the news today, but not that big of the news. Only just it's been pretty quiet at the moment. Some things can't be banned. This is interesting as well. Go and have a look at this. Trezor executive Stefan Uric right now is confident that governments around the world will not be able to ban the use of non-custodial wallets. So that, you know, the ledgers, the Trezors, they won't be able to ban those as well. So that's bullish as well. Breaking Bitcoin Lightning Network, more practical for small payments than card payment, Morgan Stanley. So again, all the big boys are trying to get into this, guys. And that's pretty much it. And I just tweeted this as well in relation to whale alerts. Look at the amount of money that is being moved around. $600 million USD has been moving around. So it's a lot of money. Let's have a look at just the overall market at the moment, what's going on. $1.8 trillion USD. Again, there's a lot of announcement coming out about inflation. That's causing a dramatic effect across all markets. And $104 billion in volume. So it is up from yesterday, which is nice. 41 BTC percent, obviously 19% Ethereum. Again, I would love to see Ethereum get flipped by XRP. We'll see what happens. Tron, Decred, Kyber Network, AMP as well. Theta Network, I'm still holding my Theta. I've been holding that for a long time, so we'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Again, XRP at 73 cents right now. Near Protocol, $15. Definitely looking to add more of that into my portfolio, so we'll see what happens. VeChain is at 5 cents right now. That's incredibly cheap. And of course, my other favorites here are obviously XTC at 5 cents and Reef sitting at under a cent right now. So that's incredibly, great opportunity. And Star Atlas, I think gaming is going to be absolutely massive as well. So we'll have to do another video on that. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for today's market update and what's happening out there. There's a lot happening in Australia in regards to crypto. Bullish as anything that we are now getting some sort of regulatory involvement here. And they are wanting to obviously better the whole crypto market here in Australia. So it's really nice to see that. And I hope that happens in the United States as well. And the SEC stops hindering the whole community because it needs to grow. Anyway, we'll speak to you soon, guys. Take care. Stay safe. Peace. Bye.